in the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Allie, take it away.
Kyrie Irving draws praise from Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups, who said, quote, "As somebody that played the point guard, I think Kyrie's the most skilled player that's ever played the position. His shot making is incredible, and he's a better passer than people give him credit for."
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Josh Green, then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family in saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, BA. You know, we love the fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season.
Maxey, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Both free throws good from Maxey. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, BA. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Harris. It's good.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Free throw, no good. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Here's Maxey. Not going to go that time. Good D by Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Green. The 3 is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Tucker. Green covering. Tucker, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Doncic into the lane. Outside Irving. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Doncic against Maxey. Pass to Harris. Back to Maxey. With the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
The floater can be a tricky shot. but that's the right choice.
Outside Irving. Doncic against Maxey. Green for three. Rebound by the 76ers.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Harden with it. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the call will be against James Harden.
That's his second.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Bullock. Back to Irving. Shoots over Harden. Buries the jump shot.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's got 6 points.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
To the left wing. Maxey against Doncic. A clear look for Embiid. And the 17-footer goes down.
You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option too.
The baseline J is on the way. Irving, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. For 3, Maxey. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Pass to Doncic. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Maxey, that's good. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Irving. Pass to Bullock. Let's go with a 3. On target from range.
For 3.
He's got 5.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Harris outside. It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Doncic. Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. And here is Green. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Harden against Irving. Right side Harden. Doncic pulls down the board. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Powell. Irving with it. Maxey covering. It's stolen by Maxey. To the wing, right side. Tucker. The Sixers with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Bullock. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Harden. A shot to stop the run. The Sixers with another miss. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. It's Bullock on the wing. Pass to Powell. And here is Irving. And the Mavericks, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
To Tucker. Tries to snap the cold streak. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his
and Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Maxey, that's good.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Irving to the middle. Here's Powell, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
The 76ers have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Harrell passes to McDaniels. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Jalen McDaniels taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the second free throw is good. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 17-5 run. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And they're on the break. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Now here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Over to the wing. Here's Niang. The Mavericks pull it in.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Wood. Here's Bullock. McDaniels covering. Here's Hardy. Clock at 6. The 3-ball. And it's Niang with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. And the 76ers get it back. From deep, Melton counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's Hardy. Melton covers. Harrell against Wood. Pass to Bullock. Back to Wood. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bullock's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the shot goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Dallas is shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Here's Hardy. Doesn't go that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Niang. And there's the drive. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Wood. Harrell defending. Now Kleba. Left side, Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
You got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to his spot and then make the defense compromise.
No good on that one.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Milton comes in for Maxey. And Dallas with a change here, too. Holiday's checked in for Bullock. Good on the second one. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Holiday. That one is off. The 76ers go the other way with it. Outside McDaniels. Misses. Had a chance to tie it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. And the basket by Wood.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
the wing, Milton. Pass to Embiid. Here's Niang. Now Melton. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Embiid. No good on the buzzer beater. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with George Niang. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. From deep, Melton. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Hardy. Shoots over Melton. The shot by Hardy, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Lets the three fly. Melton misses. The Mavericks leading. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Right side Milton. Three-pointer. And another miss by Philadelphia. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys.
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. And Melton, here we go. The kick out to Milton. Here's Niang. Back to Milton. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the layup.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
Wood outside. Pass to Bullock. Doncic against Milton. Kleba outside. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Sixers trailing. Outside Milton. And here's Melton. Hardy grabs the board. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Wood. And the basket is good.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control. An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Free throw off from Wood. That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, BA, dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And the first one at the line is good. nails them both. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Pass to Milton. Back to Melton. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 4 rebounds now.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Against Milton. Oh, there's the alley. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Niang. The Mavericks pull it in. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Harris outside.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility.
That's his second.
He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team club.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
That free throw, no good.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Bullock. Doncic outside. Here's Bullock. Give him 8. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Doncic against Milton.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Melton. Back to Milton. The 3. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
They're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Tucker's checked in for Niang. The 76ers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Right side, Tucker. Can they get it? With the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
Christian Wood picks one up.
You know, Tucker is tricky on the drive, and that frustrates the defender right there.
PJ Tucker, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Back to Bullock. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Melton. Here's Milton. Good D by Doncic.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Baseline jumper. Here's Harold. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Harold simply is a ferocious rebounder. Great tenacity in fighting hard for the board and then finishing the play for his team.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Milton, no good.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Pass to Doncic. Over Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Tucker. Banked it in off the glass. Tucker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tucker brings a toughness that's pretty unique. Every game, he gives it to you. A hard-edge approach to his work.
And the Mavericks call time here. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these were legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Irving finds Hardaway. Wood outside. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Outside Harden. Outside Maxey. The 3 is up. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Irving for 3. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
3 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Melton passes to Embiid. Some solid D from Wood. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Doncic against Melton. Doncic left side. Back to Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Personal foul.
They've been a little more aggressive and a little more physical this quarter, and it's working well for them.
McDaniels is checked in for the Sixers. Free throw good. Green. Here's Harden. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tucker up top. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
No good on the free throw.
P.J. Tucker at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
Philadelphia ball.
Outside Harden. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
McDaniels against Hardaway. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on McDaniels. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, BA. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
First one falls for him.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now, I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
And he makes both free throws. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Harden. Back to Tucker. Outside for Harden.
2 minutes remaining.
Connects from downtown. Harden's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Irving. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Irving. Here's McDaniels. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Doncic passes to Irving. Now here's Hardaway. Doncic outside. The rebound by Embiid.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Tucker, the pass to Harden. Right wing. Shoots it from the corner. That's good. From Embiid on the assist by Harden. Embiid's gotten his second bucket.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
Here's Wood. And Embiid with the block. Lets it go. The shot no good. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. Green, the pass to Doncic. Tries to break his ice. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Inside. Outside for Harden. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Mavericks ahead, up 19. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
All right, coming out to the court right now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Reggie Bullock, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 4. Releases. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got 5.
I think if you're defending hard, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Pass to Powell. Back to Irving. And he drives in. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Outside Maxey to the wing on the left. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Irving. Shot from the mid-range. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
And here is Maxey. Outside Tucker. Harris outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Bullock's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Powell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 9.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Back Back to Bullock. Pass to Irving from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
16 feet out. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Second chance effort. And Harris lays it up and in. Harris has got 5 now.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
Pass to Bullock. The 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Harris outside. Harden from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And yep, it's good.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Pass to Harris. Maxey with it. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Irving, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Tucker. Now Embiid to stop the run. Now pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. This one for 3. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months rehabbing back and foot injury.
I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
The first one falls. And Harris drops them both. here's Dallas. They're on a 16-6 run. Down low. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 13.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Harris finds Tucker. For three, Maxey. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Doncic. The rebound by Maxey. The 76ers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside for Harden. Goes back up. And the layup is good. He has 7.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
We got shirts, free shirts. Who wants them? Get up and make some noise.
Making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Pass to Green. Outside Holiday. Again the miss by the Mavericks.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Harris. Maxey with it, guarded by Doncic. Maxey against Doncic. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's Holiday, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Embiid, and the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 8.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris outside. Here he goes. And Harris throws it down.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Doncic passes to Holiday. outside for Irving. Beyond the arc. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Harris on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 10.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Dallas calls time here.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Tucker. McDaniels comes in for Harris. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for Harden. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Woods checked in for Powell. Kleba comes in for Green. Hardaway's checked in for Doncic. And it's Hardy in for Irving.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Outside McDaniels. Melton against Holiday. Melton misses. Dallas has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Holiday. Here's Hardy. Up top, Kleba. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second
good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Melton on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Outside McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Mavericks, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals of basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
To the inside, Embiid. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. At the line for...
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball. Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Pass to Hardaway. Wood left side. For 3, Hardy. Sends it home from three-point land. Hardy's got 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Milton, and it's blocked by Wood. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. So it's Philadelphia now. Milton passes to Embiid, shoots over Kleba. Embiid misses. Dallas has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Wood, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Outside Milton. Pass to Embiid. Outside Milton. 1 second left. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Milton's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with pace. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The 76ers shooting about 43% in this one. George Niang out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Harden in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Hardaway, and it's blocked by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Here's Niang, guarded by Wood. Three-pointer, Harden. That shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside Hardaway for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And he converts the layup.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Irving finds Kleba. Now here's Hardaway from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Niang, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Up top, Kleba. Embiid covers. Kleba passes to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instruction here. What's it all about?
BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level.
Take a break.
And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you, but I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
The first free throw is good. Green's checked in for Wood. Hardaway hits them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Pass to Niang. Hardaway against McDaniels. Back to Niang. On the wing, Harden. It's stolen by Irving. Back to Niang. McDaniels with it. Clock at 6. Shoots. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Back to Melton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Melton. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. House comes in for McDaniels. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Harden. And Dallas also making a switch. Bullock's checked in. And Melton drops them both. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Pass to Bullock, takes a 3, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Niang, Green covering, and here's Melton. From behind the arc, the Mavericks pull it in.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Pass to Kleber, outside Irving. 4-3, and Doncic the bucket on the assist from Irving.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's House. They need this. Bullock puts it in. Bullock's got his 6th rebound on the night. Irving with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Doncic outside. Here's Irving. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Luka Doncic.
Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to House. Back to Melton. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Pass to Dedmon. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Irving, that's good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so here is Philadelphia. Over to the left wing. Here's Niang. Pass to House. Now Melton. Oh, they need this. Drains the triple. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's Bullock. And here's Doncic. Kleba outside. Launches a 3. Offensive board. Here's Green. No good. A bit long that time. Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Korkmaz. Good on the shot.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Irving. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dedmon. Tobias Harris comes in for House. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's James Harden in for Melton. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from Irving. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Back to Harden. Harris on the wing. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Green. Now here's Irving from downtown. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Right side Maxey. Jacks up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Bullock. And it's blocked by Embiid. And they'll keep possession. A clear look for Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Pass to Harris. Embiid with it. Lots of room. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Niang. Over Green. Ooh, poked away. Got it.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Here's Doncic. Five on the clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line for one.
The free throw off from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
So Dallas takes this one by a big margin.
The end of the game.
To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
Big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench, we've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.